Make it back home, we've gone too far. Light a fire underneath me, let it swallow me whole. Feel it all around me, should've done what I was told. Now I'm stuck in oblivion, lost in time. Everything I've done, forgotten, unless I survive. Nobody wonders where I've gone. Ignoring the signs, sending out. Forgot the moves, lost the round. Find your own way out, 'cause we're going down. Light a fire underneath me, let it swallow me whole. Feel it all around me, should've done what I was told. Now I'm stuck in oblivion, lost in time. Everything I've done, forgotten, gotta make it out alive. Light a fire underneath me, let it swallow me whole. Feel it all around me, should've done what I was told. Now I'm stuck in oblivion, lost in time. Everything I've done, forgotten, gotta make it out alive.
Cause your love is all I need. Cause your love is all I need. Cause your love is all I need.
Cause your love is all I need.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
No funny business starting this one off because this is the most serious game of the year. Ben, who are we playing? Who are we playing, Ben?
Playing Southeastern Oklahoma State.
Yep, and their captain DJ came into the chat last week,
True.
gave us a couple words. Landon gave a couple back. Doesn't
all friendly though.
doesn't always bode well for us in the past when
Our
Landon.
track record isn't great. This is true.
It's not more like Landon's, but it's whatever.
In that regard, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a test.
Yeah, I would expect it to be a very back and forth game. I think both teams obviously very skilled. Southeastern we've had trouble with in the past before. Always been a strong team, so I'm excited to see us face off against them.
And as you can tell, they're already talking. They're already talking to each other. But here we go into game one. Both teams very aggressive, very, very attack-heavy teams. But I feel like we're going to have to – hopefully we're not changing the way we play too much because we know we're playing Southeastern. But we are going to have to play a particular play style in order to have the best chance possible. And what do you think that's going to entail, Ben?
Well, obviously you have to kind of adjust to every team you play with, but I liked our strategy last time, which was just constantly keeping the pressure up and trying to, as much as possible, keep the ball on their side of the court. Not necessarily pitch anything too hard to our side or anything that puts us in a bad position where we can't recover and regain the pressure.
Right. Now, we have played them in the past, and it was a 3-0 sweep, but here's what I'll say about the 3-0 sweep. Every game was a close one. Two of them were decided by a single score. So it was a 3-0 sweep, but it was not. And they will take the first score of the series, which, not the greatest start, but we know they're going to come out shooting. But we're just going to have to retaliate. Ben, what is it going to take for us to retaliate and get ourselves back into this game today?
Big thing for us always avoiding the demos, getting our rotations down so that in the case of these demos, we can stay on top of things and we're not caught out of rotation with an open goal. I think that's going to be – we have aggression. We have good tactics for setups and scoring. I think we just need to be able to cover ourselves if we mess up anything.
Yep. And as you can tell, the ball's been on our side of the field for most of the game so far. I think we do this every week. We got to kind of like settle into the game, get a little warmed up. And, it's going to be Southeastern's not really going to give us that luxury this week. So we're going to have to either figure something out quick or they're going to take this first game and we're going to be starting off on the wrong foot, and that's not something you want against a team like this as we get the ball back on their side and immediately back onto ours. I have not seen much ball control from the guys. I feel like we're getting swarmed right now a little bit from the Southeastern side of things.
They came out strong. They came out knowing a lot of what we like to do. Brisk with the air control and the air dribbling. Although we knew they would respond in such a way. It is a staple of our team. So it really is, like you said, just kind of evening out, adjusting to how they're playing, and really just kind of finding that groove and that rhythm. Momentum, like I said last week, very important. We got to find it.
Well, really, with our team, it's just a matter of time. You can you keep us down for a little bit, and you score 2 goals off the rip. We're not you know, we're coming out flat, and we're kind of used to that sometimes. We tend to do that, but hopefully we can turn this around and kind of turn the whole series around right now, because 2-0 start is not what we're wanting to see.
Still 2 minutes left to play in this first match, though. Plenty of time.
'Kay,
Very
I'm
quick
hearing-
goal by Crimson Chin.
Off of the, see, that's something we're used to seeing from last year, not from this year's team. Hopefully we can figure that out. But what I did hear from Zane is that he is still encouraging the team, saying we're good. So if he still has faith, I still have faith. That's all I know.
No, can't let the mental be shot. In the
There we
first game.
go. It takes one, Ben.
Takes one.
It takes one.
Like I said, 2 minutes left to play. That is still a lot of time.
Jimmy Butler said of himself, don't let us get one.
Don't let us get one.
And then his owner told him to be quiet. So I don't really know how much that helped. But
They would go on to lose that series, so I don't know that I want to use that one. But
yeah, but you know, don't let us get one more is what I'd say.
history won't repeat itself. That's all I know.
All I know is that you can only hold down Briss for so long, so it's only a matter of time until he. Okay. I'm gonna quit
They are
talking.
keeping the pressure up, is for sure. What I talked about in the beginning about holding that pressure and maintaining just a constant threat on their side of the pitch is kind of being done to us at this point.
It
We need to figure out a way to break free.
It
from
really is a change of pace from last week to this week. Last week we were the aggressors and we held the ball on their side of the field for most of the game. But now we're going to have to see how we can react to a little bit of adversity.
Good setup from Briss. Knocked away by Gamer City.
I feel like we're playing a little bit reactant. We're kind of waiting to see what they do, and we're reacting to them. I think
It
Once we
does feel
settle
like
in-
a bit of a scramble.
when we settle in, I think we'll become more of the aggressors a little bit, kind of get into our roles, our rotations, and it'll be a little better. But we just got to get that done a little quick right now, because I don't want to give them too much of. Oh my goodness,
A good
please. No way.
I think there was about 2% of that wasn't in the goal.
That's tragic. I don't want to give them a 3-goal momentum swing going into the second game. So if we can minimize the damage here, I think we can take a little bit of a little victory in that. We have a chance here in their corner, a good little clear out of Gamer City, but we're going to get it back on their side of the field.
I don't think this solidifies the momentum entirely, though. I think there is momentum going their way at this time, but I don't think it's so much that we're completely shot at this point.
No. We're still getting warmed up. Yep, Zane said it best himself. We know exactly what they want to do. Now we saw it,
DJ talking a bit of smack to Lando.
but we're gonna have to make some changes, and I'm hoping we can make those quick. It is a best of 5 series, so it will be a long series. Okay, so it's just
Going
one
down
game.
one isn't that bad. You would like to be up one, but in all honesty, we were always going to have to adjust. We knew this team was very good. Compared to last week's team, we were going to have to really be on our game. We couldn't just go about it however we wanted to and just kind of play by instinct.
And we lost our first game. That's fine. Vibes might be a little down right now, but it's okay, because I want to read something from the chat that might lift all our spirits.
I'd love to hear it.
In Rocket League's fast-paced chase with Lando Bando, our star in space, through goals and saves we unite, our love for Lando shining bright. How beautiful is that? That got
the
me a little
poetry
fired
in
up.
our chat, I enjoy it. I enjoy looking
Our
at that,
chat really
reading
is
it.
something special, isn't it?
Shout out Finkelheimer.
And Gaga Grammy said, amen. I agree. Bubba just letting them get the first round to make it interesting. I agree. It's a long series, and we just want to give them one. It's fine.
Would it be that entertaining if we just 3-0'd?
It wouldn't. I'd be bored. Remember last year? Or last week? I was bored. I said it on the mic. For all to hear.
You said that, and then they took it to OT.
They did. So,
Will we see that here?
I wouldn't mind an OT. as long as the good guys come out on top, that's for sure. We have a first-time chat from... Yes, oh my goodness, we're starting off this game. Nice.
The momentum
I think it
is
was that
there.
poem. I think that poem really just
Poem
turned the
brought it
tide
back.
today.
I would agree.
First-time chatter from Finkelheimer 17. Warm-up game for SNU. I agree, and we just proved that from that was the Briss that scored that, correct?
Now,
Or
we do have a bad habit.
yeah, we do
I
have
don't
about it.
see
We
it.
give them a goal right after we score, and we haven't done that. Oh
What
my
a
goodness!
goal!
But instead, we reverse. We reverse. Uno reverse straight in the
like
middle of the
it. I
table.
like
That
it.
is a 2-0 lead for the good guys. A blind squirrel finds an acorn every once in a while. I agree. They got their one win. They got their acorn. Put them down. Yes, if Briss was a squirrel. Actually, I disagree. Zane has some of the worst eyes I've ever seen in my life. Pun intended. His glasses, his frames are
There's a bit of
about as
danger
thick
in front of the goal right now.
as a paper that's folded 7 times. Now we do, as you can tell, we have the ball on their side of the field more oh my goodness,
Oh.
okay. So,
Already, I'm
We've
seeing
made
the
a change.
aggression I talked about.
yes, we've made a change. We are the aggressors. We're no longer being reactionary. We're taking the action to them.
This is what I wanted to see the first game. I think we just got off on the wrong foot, and we were kind of scrambling to try and regain that. And in that scramble, kind of just started playing by ourselves. I don't think we played as together as we wanted. They got us out on rotations. I think that's what the issue was.
How much do you think that last series of a 3-0 sweep is in the mind of the Storm? And if it's in there, how do you think it's affecting the way they're playing?
Honestly, if I had to say, I don't think they're thinking about that last series at all. I think they beat them. They enjoyed the win, and then focused on the next team, Southeastern. They knew the challenge of Southeastern and didn't want to stay too long on their victory because, job's not done.
Briss with a double kill right there. How much do you think the last series of a 3-0 sweep Southeastern had against SNU? How much do you think they were thinking about that during preparations as they score to make this game now a one goal lead for the good guys? How do you think the last series against Southeastern, which was a 3-0, is affecting the way we're playing and preparing for this game?
As far as mental goes, I don't know that it is affecting. I would say that as far as what we're thinking about going into the series, we're just aware that they are a formidable team. And while we can come out on top, we can't expect them to just roll over or just give us easy goals.
Correct. And as you can tell, there have been a lot of demos this game, 3 of them coming from our very own Briss. He now has about a 3 KD, I think it would be. I think he's been demoed once and has 3 demos. He's taking it to him right now, I will say.
The strategy has been historically to deal with Zane in that very manner, so I think utilizing it against the other team is going to benefit a lot. It's how you break rotations, it's how you catch good timings, it's how we get the ball on their side of the field and keep it there.
This game has been somewhat of a shootout, and it hasn't even been with goals. We have seen demo after demo.
We are playing an aggressive game, and they're responding right back with the same amount of aggression. It's really going to be who can catch the better timing.
No offense to Tulsa. They did beat, wow, that was almost a really good redirect, but they did beat Southeastern. But I do think these are probably the 2 top dogs in OACE going at it right now. And it is fun watching 2 high-level teams play Rocket League because it is, oh, what a good double touch from Crimson Chin.
Briss was there, but it was a good touch.
It is, no matter who wins or who loses, it's always fun watching high-level Rocket League.
Oh, of course. Kicking off here at a stalemate 2-2 with a minute left. Ball on Southeastern side. Shot on goal.
Bang! Let's go, Bubba. Now, we had some notes for before this series started. We did not have time to talk about them, but we put Bubba as last week we had NBA players as their comparisons. This week we had Star Wars characters because May the 4th. Bubba is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's very reliable. He's defensive. And he's passive. He doesn't really always need to shoot. He knows when to, though, as we can see right there. He gives us a 1-goal lead with 45 seconds to go in this game.
Demo on Briss as Crimson Chin takes it back. Bubba gets in the air. Good save. Shot on goal by DJ. Won't land. Lando Bando there for it.
Now it is.
Briss looking to put it on their side of the goal.
It is how can we waste time while it's still trying to score. Oh, my gosh. Put it
back
in.
to back.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, wow. That was almost really
Very
bad.
dangerous. We put it all on the line to try and just get that foot up.
Bubba with another
At
kill.
this point, with 10 seconds left, you're thinking defense and thinking just knocking it to the other side of the field.
Knock it to the other side of the field and knocking it onto the ground. We want that ball on the ground when that timer goes out. Don't want it in the air.
Briss with control of it. He'll have the last say.
And he's going to go for a 50 here. Get down. And there we go. We
It's
take game
clear.
2. It
It's
is now
a
a
1-1 on
1-1.
the series.
Ben, I don't know. I'm thinking, I think we might have a series on our hands.
I think we always had a series on our hands. I don't think there was ever a doubt.
This is going to be a fun one.
I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see the quick turnaround from the first game.
Yeah.
Feeling unable to score, feeling like we're just shooting at a wall.
Being able to adapt is a telltale sign of a good team.
I would agree with you.
And they just showed that. Let's look at the chat here. What can't Bubba do?
Honestly.
What can't Bubba do? So nice of SNU to let them have one in the start. See, that's what Finkelheimer knows what we're talking about. Okay, so there we go again.
Coming out strong. This has been the trend, though. They started out this way in the first game. We started out this way in the second game. Key here is going to be to break this immediately.
Yeah.
This can't cascade into anything else.
We don't have the luxury of making mistakes like we did in past series. They're going to capitalize on them.
Ball on their side, though. Good start for us. Lando Bando up in the air. To the corner, bouncing off. Briss goes up. Sent back to our side. 2 defenders there. Back in the air. Gamer City will put it on our back wall. Upper Nunny cleared by Gamer City. Reset by DJ. Two
That is
demos.
two
Only
demos
one
for us. That
defensive
is not
player.
great.
That will go in.
That's unfortunate. And then we see the ghost dab.
Never liked that ghost.
Not only is it a ghost, which one, scary, but two, it freaking dabs. Nobody does that anymore. What are we doing?
Kickoff, not in our favor.
I'm caught watching. It's hard to talk sometimes.
Honestly, it's a nail biter.
It's a nail biter. I almost should we. I think we should go to a listen in for a little bit. I want to hear what they're saying.
I wanna hear the strategy.
2 goals down. How are we responding? So let's go to a listen in with the boys.
Pumping him. Got him.
I'm waiting on it.
Leaving.
You got?
Got
Someone?
left mid. Yep. Nice. Good beat.
Oh, I'm second.
Yep. Gotta wait. They're awkward. Can you shoot? 50. It's out. Be careful. Be careful. Bad bounce. Nice. Great job. I'm third. Cool. Gotta wait.
I'm
Crimson
back.
Chins. I got.
Okay.
You? Can you?
No, no, he's gonna beat me.
Okay. Can you go now? I'll play your corner. Kept around him. Shot.
What's up?
Yes! Let's go, Cam! Good work! Good work, boys! Good job!
And there we
Great
go.
goal there. Talking over each other.
Yep, there we go. But we did get a goal into the game. As we said earlier, it starts with one. You can't come back from a 2-goal lead for a 2-goal deficit if you don't get one to start.
I agree. 3 minutes left in the game. Gamer City with the ball on our side. Brisk clearing. Crimson Chin to put it back on our back corner. Bubba the Enforcer, wide open. DJ only in front of him. Briss into the air, passing to Bubba. Lando to pick it up. Only one defender back for their team. Good stop. Still on their side, though. Briss back, waiting for the ball just in case. Lando in the air to put it back, going back to their side. Crimson Chin to knock it out of their corner. Briss in the air, setting. Shot's not on.
You know, you're really good at this commentating stuff.
Briss to defend in front of the goal. Looking to put it back on their side of the field. 50-50. Lando in the air, middle of the pitch. Briss takes it to the corner, knocked away by Crimson Chin. Floating in the air, headed back to our side. Bubba has something to say about it, though. It won't get there. Still on Southeastern side. Headed back to SMU's side. Goal for Crimson Chin. What do we think about that, Drew?
This just feels a little bit like flashbacks. It's almost like two different teams sometimes playing from the first game and the second game. I feel like we're playing a little reactionary again, like the first game. I don't know. I feel like we just need one thing to get us going.
Still 2 minutes, still plenty of time to find that.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna find it.
Briss to set to the back wall, bouncing off. Shot on, not to connect. Bubba setting Briss in the air, getting back. Crimson Chin juggling, trying to look for that set. Lando Bando to knock it back to their side. Shot on goal, won't be there, defended by DJ. Bubba to put it back. Let's head back to our side now. Briss has something to say about it. A lot of back and forth currently, fighting for position. Demo onto Bubba.
I will say they are good with those demos. They're not just random.
They're
Pinch
intentional
from
their time.
us.
1 minute, 2 goals to go to OT.
We need something special right here.
Southeastern just kind of trying to keep up the pressure, scoring if possible, but really just trying to waste time.
Their whole strategy seems to be, let's toss it towards the goal and let's just hit anybody that's on defense near it.
It's
And
an effective strategy.
we have not found a good counter to that yet. But the good thing is we have adapted once before, so we're gonna have to do it again.
Still playing like we want goals, though, and I'd like to see that. Not just giving up and moving on to the next game.
Yeah, let's get a
Momentum.
couple more under our belt, and let's go into the next game with some pep in our step, some might say.
As the game winds down. This won't be the end of the series, however. Best of 5. This only puts us at 2-1.
2-1 game. Zane's still encouraging the guys. It's not over. It's not over, is it, Jed? Jed
SMU
says
in
no.
5.
It's not over until Jed says it's over. That's my saying. I say that all the time, actually.
I've heard it quite often, actually.
Jed, do you have any words for the stream?
I just walked in. Just failed my law final.
Tragic.
Catch me up. What's going on?
We are down 2-1 in the series, best of 5. Lost the first game 4-1. Won the second game 2-1 or 3-1. 2-1, 3-1.
I believe 3-1.
Something like that. Then lost the third game 4-1. So a little back and forth action. We're playing the best team in the league. Us, second best, putting up a fight. We need to come back right here to stay alive in the series.
Southeastern wins the kickoff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm confident in an underdog story. I mean, I know these guys well, and I know they're not going to quit. They're not quitters. So I'm still feeling pretty good about the series.
A nice shot on goal by Crimson Chin.
Well, we're gonna have to
Unfortunately,
do
not what we wanna
something.
see.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something.
We
'Cause
started out strong. Briss shot on goal. Just couldn't connect it.
I feel like it's a mental thing right now.
I would agree. I think they're aware of how good of a team Southeastern is, and I think it might be a little rattled.
Jed, as a collegiate soccer player, you're in this situation. You're down 1 goal. Your hopes of staying alive in the tournament on the line. What's going through your mind, and what would you just give us a little insight of what you think is going through the minds of our very SNU Storm?
Yeah, that's a great question. For me, right now, what's going through my head is what differences can I make to make a difference in the series? I really like what Zane's doing right now. He's keeping the communication light, still leading the team, still being very positive. I think that's huge, especially for the younger guys, Amanda and Bella. I know that that's huge for them. But as a younger guy and being in a position like this, I think that you wanna invite the opportunity. You don't want to be scared. You don't want to play scared. But there is some level of nerves to it for sure. So just staying loose, staying positive, can really make the difference anymore.
It really is reminiscent of the Oklahoma City Thunder right now. Young team. We have a very young team, but we are fighting with the best of the best right now. And you might be seeing a little bit. You might be seeing a little bit of the youngster in us. Maybe getting a little rattled a little bit, and we're trying to figure out how to get past that. But that's a great point, Jed. We are young, and so I feel like this team, we can only go up. But I think we can still go up in the series because it's only a 1-goal deficit with 3 minutes left. Ball on their side of the field. We need to keep up the pressure here, Ben, because we need a goal.
What I am seeing is a decent amount of a stalemate as far as defense and aggression goes. One team takes over defensively, locks down, doesn't let anything go through, immediately knocks it back, and we see the same thing on the other side. No one budging at all.
It's a lot of ping pong right now.
And a great shot by Briss.
I'm
That's the
speechless.
spark.
That's the spark. It's the spark. Now we got it. The fire. The fire's coming.
It's
Fire's
SMU in
coming
5.
live. The fire's coming live. I feel it. I feel it. It's cold outside, but it's getting warmer because of the fire. Because Zane just started to spark. And now I'm getting a little excited.
Shot. Not connecting, but and just like that, just like that, they've turned it around.
Don't tell me we're about to. Oh my goodness! I didn't even see the goal. That was crazy.
I witnessed it all.
Yeah, I just heard it from the stands. He just poured lighter fluid all over the thing. Now the spark is now a fire. I don't even know what to say. Don't tell me we're about to start a bonfire.
2 minutes left. Still need to play good ball. Can't do anything about that.
We have the lead,
Clear.
but that does not mean we
Going
need
back
to change.
immediately get it.
We do not need to change how aggressive we are. Uh-oh. A storm is coming, Jed says. Oh, chat says the storm is coming. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so just like Oklahoma
Gotta be
weather,
there.
a little fake on the storm. But it's, it's here and there. But it can rain at any moment. So a minute 30 left. We know what we can do, Ben.
Come back.
Weston, it is hot outside. That's true.
Beautiful movement from Briss.
Oh, we're still being the aggressors. I like that from us. We do not need to be afraid of a team like this. We can play with the best of them.
Keep it on their side. Obviously, we're looking for a goal, but at the very least, keep that pressure up and go to OT.
All right, there's Landon's one series.
Lando.
Nice!
Huge save.
He
from
made up for
Lando.
it. He made up for it.
Clearing, going by Briss. Will be stopped, but good opportunity here if it's... Yes, this is what we want. Control, Lando, putting up the wall. Getting it over, clearing behind Crimson Chin. Crimson will be there. Briss also ready. Setting up for a shot. Won't be there. Defended well. Lando to put it back. Pressure still on. Briss through the air. Lando.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, a.k.a. Bubba the Enforcer, putting the ball in the back of the net. Southeastern now down 1. Let's tie this series up 2-2. 40 seconds left to go. We have to play good Rocket League to get out of this game.
Good kickoff. In the air, Bubba. DJ dribbling ball. Ball our side. Briss up in the air, sending it over to the other side, looking at a wide open net.
Great
Wants it.
demo!
And it's there!
The dagger! And just like that, I'm out there dancing in the rain because the storm has come.
Feel the rain on your skin.
Yes. I don't know. We might need Austin to close the series up. I don't know. Is that another one?
I've called it. SNU in 5.
Another? Yeah, that's a lot of time for another goal there, boys. Oh, we're having Corey and Weston having their own little conversation in the chat. I love that. Go Storm. I reckon there's a storm of ruin. I agree. I don't want to give them a goal. I don't want to do it. Let's not.
Whoever said that, that color is hurting my eyes, but I agree. Bury them. Another attempt.
4
Can we
seconds
get it
left.
in?
Oh my goodness! Oh my, and it's in!
1 second left on the clock. We go up 6-2.
Hey, how about we just hold hands and get a goal together? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know what to say. I mean, that's Jed said it. Jed said it best. Nobody look at the chat. Nobody look at the chat. Don't listen to them. Chat, specifically a guy named Weston Rutt, doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, I see the arrow there. Not nice. I am wearing long pants, so you don't even know that my legs are pasty. So that's all I'm gonna say. All right, so we're going. Okay, all right. So we're going downhill. Okay, all right. So I guess the whole
Kickoff for
Brant
SNU.
clan is now my enemy.
Immediate air dribble from Lando. Is it a goal?
Oh!
Defended by Gamer City. A great shot on goal.
That is a great start. Okay, not a
Wide
good
open
start
goal.
here.
Lando Bando back to defend.
It's okay.
Won't make it.
It's okay.
Still floating our side.
I can't help but think
Chris
that that's
through the air.
Grayson's
DJ to
fault
knock it off
for
trajectory.
Landon not scoring that. I said what I said. It's Grayson's fault. Jed
Bubba
agrees with me.
clears to the backside. Fighting for control over the ball. Could it be in? Briss. Well defended by DJ last second. Still keeping up the pressure. Ball to go back to our side. Lando clears to Southeastern's side. Shot.
Oh my goodness! And an own goal! And an own goal! So we can score all we want, but if they're just going to do it for us, then thank you. What a save! What a save! What a save! What a save! Oh my goodness! Lando Bando! They are still trying to figure out which goal to score on. Wow, this is a cool cam. Haven't seen this one before. That was sick. He is
Here we
graceful.
see
He is
Wild
graceful.
Bubba. Demo down one person.
Let's
Still
get this
looking
out
for
of our
goal,
side.
DJ. Briss to clear.
Bang!
Straight to the back wall of Southeastern. Crimson Chin there to receive.
I'm about to turn
DJ
into Mike
taking
Breen if
a
we score again.
Full pitch shot on goal won't connect. Chris to clear in the air. Air dribble, wide open net. Everyone getting back on defense.
You think they're afraid
They feel the pressure.
when he's in the
guarantee
air?
If you watch, Briss went in the air. All three people turned around to look at it.
No, I did too. All right,
They do
so
nothing
that
but watching on.
I mean, I don't even.
Lando putting pressure. No one there to.
Oh,
More pressure from
Oh,
Briss
my
in
goodness.
the air. DJ defends. Gamer City putting it back
Oh,
on
whoa.
goal. Lando Bando there to put a shot up.
Gamer right
City
on the
defends it.
crossbar.
Bubba already back.
Great
Briss
50.
also rotating back.
Good bump too as well. In our corner, they're trying to go for the bumps, but it
Briss
does not
cleared.
matter. That's
Wide
an open
open
net.
backfield.
That is an
That's a
open
goal!
net! Do you hear this? Do you hear this? This is Rocket League! Game 5 Lando is something special, I agree. The whole team turning up for the one time in Rocket League's fast-paced chase with Lando
Kickoff,
Bando, our
our
star in
favorite,
space.
wide
Through
open
goals and
backfield.
saves, we unite. Our love for Lando shines bright.
Shot on. Crimson Chin defends.
Louis J, I better hear that goal if we score again.
Bubba clearing to the backside. Lando there to set up a shot. Will be blocked.
They're chasing Briss.
Their strategy throughout
Them
the
and-
first part of the series has been to knock us off rotations or completely demo.
Chasing Briss, them and every girl on SNU's campus. But no matter, he is engaged. So, sorry ladies, he's taken. Boom! Lando Bando dead. I thought he killed somebody, but it's fine. Yeah, I think
Pressure's
Briss
still
killed
up, though.
somebody.
Time for him to get back and still fit into rotation. Bubba in the air.
Oh, not at
Defending.
my house! Briss is Rocket League.
Minute 30
No, no,
left.
no.
No goals
Not
for
in my house.
Southeastern. This is the deciding game.
Oh,
2-2 on the series. Pressure's still up. Ball has been on Southeastern side for most of the game. Lando Bando looking for it, can't find it.
we just need to play solid.
Bubba bumps off.
Yes.
Good defense by Briss. Lando Bando to clear back to their side.
Long saves are great right now, just wasting a lot of
Briss
time.
playing the midfield, wants it, can't find it, well defended. DJ trying to clear it, frantically looking for a goal with 50 seconds left.
Every second counts at this point in
DJ
the game.
looking for that shot, can't find it, it'll be cleared back to midfield.
This is for a
Briss
berth,
all the way in. Well
is
defended, well
a
defended. unfortunate.
championship berth in the balance here.
DJ looking for the shot, Lando Bando there to defend it.
Jalen Brunson is better
Trying
than
to
Jalen
find that pressure. 30 seconds left, though. You wonder, what are they thinking?
Get it out!
Cleared out. 20 seconds left. All they have to do is defend, and they make it.
I want it. I want to. Nah, we just want it more. We just want it more.
10 seconds
Guys.
for the championship.
I'm hearing the thunder.
10 seconds. to
I'm hearing the
history.
thunder.
Number 1 seed will fall.
Ben, we're going to the championship! Oh my goodness!
And Southeastern falls in Game 5.
Jed!
If there's anything I've ever said, it was SNU in 5. We wouldn't lose.
We just want it better. We just want it better. We want it more.
They're electric.
It's electric.
It's
Are you? I'm at a loss for words.
Earlier, what
I'm
I
at a
heard,
loss for words.
a little high right now.
I don't know if you saw it, Drew, but earlier, after I believe Game 1, DJ hops into chat, says, Lando Bando, I'm on that. I don't know what he thought he was on, but I think I just saw him fall from grace. I personally don't think I saw the best.
He's probably going to be on a cruise ship here soon because he's going home. It's time for him to go to Cancun.
Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy.
Cancun time. Because Briss's Rocket League, Lando Bando is Game 5 Crazy Man, and Bubba is just the best number 3 in the game. I don't really know what else to say. I'm just, they have gotten so much better, and I love it.
I saw the best play I think I've ever seen from them in Game 5.
I know the big headline is going to be Landon versus DJ. Just want to shout out the leadership from Rudy and Zane. I heard one of them say, let's take both of these games like it's a one-game series. Just want to shout out the leadership that it took to get them back in the game mentally. We were kind of doubting it at the beginning, but to get them back, huge.
Speaking of leadership, I'm going to have the team captain over here for an interview soon.
Briss!
Bye, Jed. Everybody say bye, Jed. We love him. As we're
Good having
waiting
you.
for Briss to come to a Rocket League, let's look at what we're seeing in the chat. Wow, they're rocking right now. Landon's villain art goes hard. Yes, I agree. This is Lou Dort level defense. Oh my goodness. The Dorcher chamber, some might say. Defense clutch. Some guys just want it more, and that's us. I don't know what else to say. W's in the chat. GG-EZ.
I will say, it was a great series. Southeastern, an amazing team. We just had him in this one.
Zane, tell us about getting ready for this. What were you telling the guys? What was going on in your own head? What got you to this point?
I mean, honestly, this week especially was probably the week that we had to do the most prep time for the entire week. Like, we have been prepping for ever since we beat Nwosu in that second round, for Southeastern specifically. So we got in there and we watched a lot of games of them. We watched them play against Tulsa, who they lost to in the upper bracket finals, saw what they did, and really just prepped for them as much as we could.
How did we feel after the first game? How did we feel going down 4-1 first game and having to go into the second one? What was the mental? We won the second game, so I want to know, how did you turn that around?
Yeah, I mean, after the first game, our whole thing coming into this week was that we really wanted to get that first game because we knew that if we could start out strong and keep the momentum in our favor, we could have a really good shot at this series. So after game one, that was pretty demoralizing, but we saw exactly what their game plan was, and it seemed like they didn't really have much variety in their gameplay. They just wanted to play physical and fast, so we knew exactly how to beat that. That's what we've been prepping the whole week for. So I feel like we were in a really good spot to retort.
I felt I saw you guys adjust well. Over the course of the series, I thought more and more I saw you out-rotate and saw you outplay. I loved to see the improvement. I loved the adjustment. Was there anything specifically that you would say just to keep the mental up?
I mean, honestly, we just had to stay locked in. That's been a thing for us all semester, is we just have to stay playing the game. We can't let what they do get to us. I honestly think the series against OSU really helped us because OSU is such an aggressive and demo-heavy team. That really helped us prepare mentally for this series.
The battering, the pressure, we weathered it all. We made it. SNU in 5. It was amazing.
Exactly. Yep.
Zane and Rudy, this is for both of you. You'll take turns on this one.
Okay.
You have a junior right here, Briss. Your other two, they're freshies. Small fish in a big pond, you might say.
Green, some would say.
Well, they kind of just made themselves the big fish in this pond. That's all I'm saying. How proud of you are these guys, and how much work have they put in, and how much better have they gotten?
I'll let Zane answer this firsthand.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I couldn't be proud of our guys. This is probably the first semester in our program's history where we have really locked in and treated this like an actual sport as opposed to just like a pastime or a hobby. So I'm really proud of our guys for just getting into the lab, really practicing all the time, playing the game constantly, really getting the hours in just so they can keep that level of consistency and keep on improving. I know it's been tough because every time I set a bar for them, we raise it even higher, but they've been really good sports about it, and they've done a great job improving.
I don't know if I can say it any better myself, but truly, like, this semester and this whole year has been absolutely unreal to watch, because when Lando and Bubba came in initially, it was, we had a play style that worked at the time, and then like towards the end of last semester and even the beginning of this semester, we changed up the whole entire play style that had a higher ceiling than what we previously had. And there's a lot of down nights where we were trying to adjust to it and get better. And then here we are now. We got swept by Southeastern before, and we just brought the storm to them basically. And I couldn't be more proud. These boys put in the work day in and day out, and every time I get on my PC at home, most of the time I see them grinding out ranked, and it's really fun to watch. So I'm just grateful to be here for the ride, and yeah, like I said, couldn't be more proud. They put in way too much work in a good way.
It shows. I've seen a lot of improvement watching the program over 3 years. I can say that was some of the best Rocket League I think I've seen us play.
Oh, yeah. Now I want to give the floor to Bubba the Enforcer and our very own PR nightmare, Lando Bando. So I just want to hear what their thoughts are. Just want to hear what our thoughts are after the game. Like, what are we feeling? I'll give mine to Bubba. Ben, you give yours to Lando. You guys just give us your thoughts coming into the game, during the game, and after the game. Okay?
We started off, we were a little rocky, but toward the end of the game, me and Landon were just shaking. My hands after the game, I was shaking. Pretty nervous coming in, but we prepared well.
Vamos. No, we knew coming into the game that this was going to be probably our hardest opponent besides Tulsa coming up. We prepared well. There's a lot of strategies that we had. There was a lot of strategies that we had to implement to our game that we've never ever tried before. Zaid stayed consistent with us. We made sure that we never gave up. We never dropped our mentalities below the standard and came out with a win.
Okay, go ahead. I know you want to say something. Go ahead. I saw what he said to you. He was talking. I saw it. Zane's not in the room. You go ahead. Zane's not here.
It was too easy. We let it go to game 5 because we honestly felt bad for you guys. Coming into these few games, we knew you guys were horrible mentally, probably physically, and I don't ever need any disrespect to anyone that loses to me. I own you. I have a leash. You are my dog.
Okay, you heard the man. All right, next week, same time? Maybe, we'll see. It's on you, Tulsa. What do you want to do? We have the championship. I don't know. It might just be ring time. All right, you guys know how we're going to end it. Let's all get up in here. Let's send this stream off the right way after a Game 5 victory against the number 1 seed, Southeastern. Who wants it? Who wants it? Cam, you got it this time. Cam's got it this time.
All right.
Yeah. Hands in the middle.
SNU on 3. 1, 2, 3. SNU.
did that make you feel?